Alrighty. Well, hello. Let me get a little sip in. This is to kind of tide things over. How everybody doing? Welcome, welcome. I am in Esdeath from akane anime. All I'm gonna say is that anime is not for the weak. But I fell in love with the character Esdeath from it, so that was kind of like one of maybe like two characters that I was like interested in. So I'm chilling for live for about an hour before I get out of cosplay. I really thought I wasn't gonna be able to get into cosplay today because I had a lot of stuff going on, but I did it. So let's see what we got going on. How y'all doing? Welcome, welcome. If y'all got any questions, feel free to ask. And hold on, right? Hey, but if you got any questions, feel free to ask. Oh, okay. There go my glasses right there, and I put my sword back there. But if you got any questions, feel free to ask. I'm kind of like just gonna be chilling for a little bit, and let me try to get some music on while we at it. But welcome, welcome. Hope everybody having a good weekend and chilling. But let me get some music on in a little bit here so we can kind of like chill with some music for a little while. And give it a minute while it's loading. Alright, let's see where we at. New things. Let me get to my music. But if you got any questions or just wondering about this anime, it is from akane. Kind of like an assassin type anime, but very, very dark. So that's like where one of my characters like seriously comes from. So but let's get my playlist together and click on that one. We'll just do that one. Uptown, downtown, everywhere we get down. But it's about to go down. Are you ready? Alright. Let me get this straight in here. Should have got me a hairpin. See if I can get that behind my ear so I can kind of like chill. But hey everybody, how y'all doing? But if you got any questions, feel free to ask. I appreciate the likes. Thank you. I'm just kind of like chilling, taking a little break while I try to make some more content for Esdeath. I'll probably do like probably 2 more videos, but I appreciate everybody showing love on it. Thank you, thank you. And I appreciate the likes. Thank you, thank you. But if you got any questions, it don't necessarily have to be about cosplay. It could be about other stuff. I play Cookie Run. I play Genshin, Honkai Star Rail, Withering Waves, and I do probably 1 or 2 other games that's kind of like super old. Summoner War and I kind of want to get back into Wonderland. Possibly, maybe might get back into it. I lost my first account when they made it like you had to save it, but I might start that one up again. We'll see. I forgot what did they call it. Some Wonderland, but they supposed to be coming out with a new version, something I think next month actually. So I appreciate the likes. Thank you. But if you got any questions, I'm just like chilling right now, taking me a little took me a little bit of snack break. and I'm just kind of like chilling for a while. So I'll be doing some things in the background. More than likely, probably, I need to actually try to get on Genshin for dailies today, but I get on it later because I'm like, I got so much stuff to catch up with, and then the newest character. Uh, I'm going for the Loomis. I know everybody crazy about Phineas, but I'm gonna go for her first. If I have anything left, then I'll go for Phineas on Genshin. But I'm going for Loomis on the next banner. So I'm waiting on everything for banners to get on pass and get this show on the road. But normally I would do like, well, I'm hoping that maybe a little bit later I'll probably be able to do like Genshin streams and other stuff like that soon. So we'll get and see how everything going. Hey, Chicken Little, how you doing? What's up? And thank you, Toya, for all the likes. I appreciate it. I'm finna put my glasses on because I am blind. Hey, but I appreciate you. Thank you, Toya, for giving me some likes and getting me started. But I hope everybody having a very good weekend and y'all doing good and staying safe too. And also, if you got any questions about this character, feel free to ask. I just will say that the anime akane has like, a lot of gore and violence, so I ain't gonna do y'all like that. It's been a long time since you've been in your life. Yeah, I mean, I just started kind of like going back live again. I've been like super busy, plus trying to find me a second job too, which haven't been happening. So, yeah, so, but I know everybody kind of like, I know everybody be busy and got other stuff going on. But I didn't get to the point I'm just gonna be eventually going live a little bit more. Soon as I could get a schedule together and get some things together, then I'll probably be going live a little bit more. But yeah, otherwise I'm just kind of like just chilling and enjoying myself. Plus also getting some cosplay I wanted to get done. Thank you, Floppy, for the likes as well. Well, hold on. Where's my garbage can? Okay, I'll put it right there. But I got one more cosplay that I'm trying to work on, which is my fantasy cosplay. But then fantasy OC, then I pretty much don't know what I'm gonna do for Halloween actually. It's kind of like one of them situations. You cosplay every day, so Halloween is pretty much every day for you. So when the event comes up, so I'm trying to figure out what possibility I might do. And since the situation with the tariffs and stuff, it kind of did put a lot of cosplayers in a really bad bind when it comes to like getting ready to do cosplays. Because I did have a Halloween cosplay I was gonna do, but unfortunately, due to the tariffs, they ended up refunding everything. Which, honestly, I did need some things at the time, so, it wasn't kind of like too devastating due to, but, I waited a good amount, a couple of months on that cosplay for that to happen, so I'm like at the point, when you do cosplay every year, all year round, what you gonna do for the holiday? Yeah, that's so sad. But like I said, that's what's going on with a lot of cosplayers. It's like, with the terror stuff, and then just trying to get materials in and stuff like that is starting to kind of like trickle down to even when everybody's saying thrift and all that kind of other stuff, and even that's about to become hard because even with trying to thrift, they going higher on the prices, or either you can't get the stuff shipped in because it's out of certain countries. So like everybody doing like the figures right now and all that. um you know um people can't get those anymore because they finna stop shipping to the US because of the tariffs. And then normally cosplay, what normally would just depending on the size, because I'm a plus size cosplayer, so it's always 3 times more expensive for a plus size cosplayer. But base price is 30 to maybe $90, and now they taking on an extra, not only the usual extra $30 that's for a plus size or shipping in general, it might be going up to like 80 now. So thrift lost its name. Yeah, I mean, everybody always be recommending it and saying like, oh, thrift, but y'all gotta realize that the materials for you to do the thrift is now not gonna be coming in, or the places where you usually get your thrift, or fabrics and stuff for cheap, they either closing down, or they done raised up their prices so bad that nobody really can't afford the fabrics. So, it's kind of affecting a lot of cosplayers and stuff. But because I always have cosplays all the time, uh, I just decided I was gonna go on and just probably end up trying to go back to a few couple of cosplays. So after I do my fantasy OC that I've been wanting to plan to do, um, I more than likely will probably just start picking out cosplays that I can like really like I can get into real easy, and it doesn't take me a long time to get into the cosplay. I mean, that I'll say probably it just take me about like an hour, versus some other cosplays take me like 1 or 2 hours to get into or get it set up. So I'm gonna pick probably one or two really elaborate cosplays. Then I'm just gonna kind of pick out maybe 4 to 5 cosplays that don't really take me too long to get into or do. So, um, yeah. So, so that's what I'm planning to do. Like I said, I got one more cosplay, like a fantasy idea that's mainly from stuff that I already kind of I kind of already done, but um, I got some ideas coming up. Um, what is the fantasy about? It's gonna be another FOC fantasy. Spell, might possibly spell caster. I haven't decided what I'm gonna make that character, but I'm going to a spell caster like fantasy. Who you cosplaying today? I'm cosplaying Esdeath from an anime called akane. It's a lot of gore, but it's like an assassin anime. But like I said, it's a lot of gore, and it's not for everybody. And I feel like it's a really, really good anime, but you will be shocked on the ending. The ending will kind of throw you really for a loop. Still really good, but the ending will throw you for a loop. I just put it like that and stuff. And also, it kind of ended up starting off where we thought one person was a MC, but the other it actually ended up being another person was actually the MC. So that's also another reason a lot of people don't really kind of talk about that one, because it's like actually it had two MCs. But I gotta check it out. I mean, it's still really good for the action and everything, and gore wise, and just kind of like the story kept the pace. It kind of did fall off at a few spots, but it picked it back up really quickly. All right. See you later. Thank you, Chicken Liver, for coming through. And safe travels to the store. Take care. Thank you for coming through, though. But yeah, Akane got killed is kind of like one of them animes. I still really do love it a lot, and it's definitely one of my favorite characters, even though she's straight up the villain. But also at the same time, you do, it does throw you for a loop. So that's the only thing I can kind of like say about Akane got killed is it it leads you off on one person being the MC, but that person was not the MC. And I think that's where a lot of people kind of like, had a couple of problems with it, because actually the person within the name of the anime, Akane, is actually the MC, but they follow another person instead. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I still love it for what it is, but if they had made it a little bit more clear who was actually the MC, I think a lot of people would be more into Agane Kaikyo. But otherwise, I enjoyed it, and especially because it's like an assassin anime, and I wouldn't say it reminded me. I mean, it kind of sort of reminded me just a little bit of kind of like Assassin's Creed stuff, but not like a lot. But it gave like little nods here and there to it for me. So you know, I still recommend to check out Akane Got Killed, but I just will put a warning in there. It is a lot of gore, lots and lots of gore, and it's gonna be a couple of times that you just be straight pissed off, because it's one of those animes that sometimes not the good guy doesn't always win. So that's also a kind of another thing I like about it, is because it kind of, don't make it like all the hero always gonna win all the time. It kind of like shows all the different kind of stuff that can go wrong, and just kind of like totally destroy everything. Hey, how you doing, Tyler? What's up? Hey, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. But like I said, I still love Agane Got Killed, but I just know that a lot of people don't like that anime just because of like the aspect of the hero not really always gonna end up getting the deed or anti-hero, and then also it's people who were heroes but became, assassins or enemies of their respective places, and trying to take down corruption and everything going wrong. Uh-huh. Oh, all right. Cool. All right, cool, gotcha. Well, let me know what you want to be called, but I appreciate it. Thank you. But I mean, if I had to scale Gane Kakio, I guess I've gone on, and I would probably say it's gonna be probably pretty low. I'll probably give it like probably 7.5. I can't confidently give it like a full 10, just because of like the situation with, especially towards the ending, And also, it was just a couple of characters that like just really honestly like pissed me off, and they wouldn't get rid of them. But they, a couple they did, but it just that it took so much to get there. But still, I like it for the animation, the gore, everything that it has. But you know, it is what it is. But if anybody got any questions, feel free to ask. I'm just kind of like chilling, and just I did eat a little bit something though beforehand, so I wouldn't be completely hungry. But I'll probably end up getting out of cosplay and probably give me something to eat, because I haven't really I ate earlier, but I had to do so many errands today that I didn't get a second stop in. But I will when I can. But if anybody got any questions, it could be about cosplay, it could be about anime, also gaming, whatever you got going on. Feel free to ask. Let me give me a little sip of drink here. Can't be on the screen with it. TikTok be. But let's see what else. Okay, the character is there. Why I liked her and why I chose the cosplay. First off, she is like a super, super, super crazy, like super villain. Like, we not gonna smooth over the fact like pure destruction, like taking everybody out with no cares in the world, kind of tight. But it's just like how she, turns from being this super, super villain serving the corrupt king kind of like thing to how she be switching over to like her so-called feminine side, and all these situations, especially between akane and stuff, and just how the thing changes over time. So I liked all the interactions of her, and especially with the team and everything and stuff. But she kind of like what's that audio like, dumb mommy, so so I'm like I really kind of like that kind of I mean, I like them kind of characters, but it's just that she took it to a different type that made it kind of really interesting. And her fights was just incredible. Every single fight she was in was like straight up just peak to me, but not everybody else. Peak to me, but not everybody else. But yeah. But that's why I ended up choosing her cosplay, because I just kind of like just liked her whole aesthetics and kind of everything that she kind of like did. So that's why I kind of like just chill. Then I always love the blue hair, and then like I did have to do some changes though for this cosplay, especially with the hat. I probably might end up making another hat, because I still, even though I tried to get it like to fit size, it still really didn't fit that well. So probably eventually, if I ever get a chance, probably sometime next year, I'll probably try to work on trying to find a replacement hat and refix everything up for that. But Esdeath is my favorite character, so I just kind of like, she kind of like really kind of kept me interested. So, and then her reaction to Tatsumi too was kind of like wild for me because like it was kind of like, oh, you strong. I like you. Let's battle some more because I like you. I like crazy stuff, but because like she's so more battle focused and getting the job done, it looks amazing. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Gojo. But I even like the fights that she had with Tatsumi that was kind of like also really really cool too. Even the parts when he tried to go undercover. So it is about spies and espionage and assassin kind of like type stuff. So you know, but yeah, like once again, I say it's a lot of gore, and also it's not for everybody. So, give it a few episodes. If it's not your cup of tea, that's perfectly fine. I understand. I get it. Because there are a couple of things in Akane Kill that kind of like just, ooh, like, And then also it has one of the characters that I just kind of like, just really wanted to like smack in their face. Thinking their name was Sayuri. That had like this little pet dog that turned into like, it was kind of like a mechanical. Well, it was a pet, but like a demon kind of like pet that had like metal teeth and stuff, and it can transform into like this big old heel thing. And she was just like corrupt justice. Like, she got on my nerves for a very long time. And then also because they all assassins, so yeah, you gonna see a lot of people being taken out. So especially on the hero side. So, or different methods. So, like I said, Akane Kill is not for the weak. But I still like it anyway. So that's why I kind of gave it like, I would say 7.5, almost a 8. But that was just because kind of like the ending kind of was a trip. And you just got to see it to you'll just have to see the anime to kind of like see it if you want to look at it, because like I said, Akane Kill is just not for everybody. And it's one of those, the hero doesn't win, always win. So that's why I like it. But if anybody got any other questions they want to ask, it doesn't even have to be about, it could be about cosplay, like I said, other anime, because I do watch other animes, not just Akane Kill. I am trying to find me some more other anime to kind of like just watch for a little while. I haven't been picking up on anime as much, but also I'm waiting for October, especially for Demon Slayer and stuff like that. I would go to the theaters for it, but it's just like right now, especially with the vibe of people in the theaters being kind of people being loud, um and also just craziness. I haven't been to the theater in like years, but I don't know if I want to go back to fooling with that. I'd rather be at home. I'm going to see a new movie on your birthday. All right, cool, cool, enjoy. But yeah, I just really think that I'm going I do want to try to go back to the movie theater, but like I'm a recluse by nature, so we'll see. It depends on the movie. Right now, I haven't been too inspired to go. It's besides probably maybe the Demon Slayer thing that kind of like interested me a little bit, but I mean like other movies I kind of like so. But enjoy yourself. But let's see what else I got going on. Like I said, I still do got the one fantasy cosplay that I'm going to try to get done. If I can get everything together. I might do that one for well, I might go on and do that one because I'm still like I don't know what I'm gonna do for Halloween because like that's the downside to being a cosplayer and cosplaying every week or every other day or every other month. We got characters to choose from, so or we done already done them. But I did have a new cosplay that I really did want to do, but unfortunately, with the situation going on, they ended up had to give me my money back. So, which that worked out for me because that did help me pay off a few things. I just ended up, putting it on bills and stuff instead. But I mean, eventually, I do wanna get at least one more cosplay maybe next year. It'll have to be till next year. But I'm gonna get one more cosplay, but it'll probably be next year. Oh, and thank you for the likes, much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. But besides that, like I said, right now I'm kind of just looking at what's on the new anime side. Um, it's a lot of isekais, so I mean, don't get me wrong, I like isekais, but they kind of like worn out. They welcome. Thank you. But yeah, but I'm still looking at a few the kicked out the S rank well not kicked well kicked out the S rank party and um another one I'm kind of on the fence with my fiance's ex. I'm kind of on the fence with that one. Who's that? Whoever wanted to come up, you can come up. Just please be respectful. But oh yeah, so
Hey, Gara.
hey, what's up? Hey,
Hey, been a while. How you been?
yeah. Wait, what? Oh, the other anime, the ex fiance thing. Uh, basically on that one, it's the main person met a girl that they really like, but they got the name wrong or the wrong sister. So, it ended up being a whole miscommunication and unfortunately who that did go, she ended up getting into an accident and unfortunately kinda like, you know. And so he thought, passed away, but then it turned out that the sister that he intended to, marry is still alive. So it's kind of like crazy, wild kind of thing. And the family is pretty much trying to like stop them from getting together. So, I know the title is odd, but it's kind of like a really nice romance. It's just that the title kind of throws a lot of people off. So,
Oh, wow.
so yeah, that's another thing. Animes have all these doggone titles now, and none of them don't make any sense. So, But I'm trying to find some other ones. Another one is the Silent Witch, which kind of 50-50. I'm enjoying it somewhat, but the pacing is a little bit slow. So I ain't gonna recommend that one, but it's still like a really nice one, especially the MC being like a super introvert kind of a shy introvert. So it takes a nod at the introverts.
Hmm.
But what's up with you, Go?
Nothing much. Getting ready to do my crow cosplay from Hunter x Hunter.
Okay, cool, nice.
Yep, yep.
No, all right, cool.
How you been, Gara?
I mean, things could be better, but I'm making things do. Could be better, but I'm making it work. And then I'm trying to find me a second job. Ain't nothing coming up, so you
Oh,
know, frustrated.
yeah. Speaking of jobs, I just got on an interview on my on the job working at a grocery store called Giant Eagle. So I'm waiting for them to call me back.
Okay, cool, good,
Yeah, I'm gonna work as a night shift. Doing stocking stuff and cleaning and all that.
cool. Anything you can get your hands on, cause it's straight up desperate out here.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Hope you get it and stuff. Good luck on your interview.
I will. I'm, I'm just nervous though.
Well, I mean, all I can tell you is kind of like just take your time with it and stuff, and just kind of answer the questions the best way you can. They trying to make doing interviews a little bit technical that it shouldn't be. I'm like, you got people who are looking for jobs, like go on and hire the folks that's looking for jobs, and stop messing around with all the other stuff. But then you also have the stuff too. So that's kind of crazy. Hi, how you doing? What's up? Let me see. Another anime that I'm kind of like. I'm gonna wait for a couple more episodes come up. The Water Magician
Ooh.
and then Sakamoto Days, the second season. I'm gonna wait till a couple more
Oh.
episodes come up on that too.
Oh.
Hey,
Oh. Hi. Hey, Seth. Hi, Peachy. How are you guys?
hey. Oh, um, mm. All right, come on up here, but please be respectful, please.
How's it going?
Oh,
Good.
nothing much. You?
I got new picture, if you can see.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Cool.
That's good, Peachy.
Since my tablet can't fit any anime photos, I had to take a picture of one.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um.
But I'm like, that's kind of like the three I'm kind of looking at right now.
Soccer. I was just about to say, Sakamoto Days is a good anime too.
Yeah, I really do like how they doing all of it, and then it's got a little bit of comedy in it and stuff. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a lot of comedy in it and stuff. So I'm like, yeah. So I can't wait to see what the rest of it turns out like.
Yeah. They already finished up season 2 already.
Yeah, which is cool. I'm really happy that it did get a second season. My Boss 100 is a really good anime. I've actually seen that one. I've
My
seen
Boss 100. Yeah, I like that one too.
I've seen that one too. But I do hope they start bringing a couple more animes that they didn't get to finish, and then the other one I just started on was the Gotcha no Kuta.
Gachiro Kuta?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Kuta. I'm trying to pronounce the I because they tell them to make sure you pronounce the I. But
Underage Detective is my favorite at the moment. Oh, nice.
hmm. Okay.
I'm planning to watch Naruto on Pluto TV event in the future.
I gotta make me up a new list of what I'm actually gonna do. And
What?
so
Hmm.
I bet the
Gatorade
English
Two.
version is on.
Uh, yeah, I'll just watch Gatorade Tusta and the new character I like as a villain. He's crazy.
oh
Hmm.
yeah, yeah, and then it's voiced too. So I'm like that's even more of a plus.
Yeah,
But it's so crazy that so many people are acting a fool over the character and trying to literally whitewash him.
he's not even white. He's mixed.
I know but yeah, they but people Red. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Uh
Raditz. Yeah,
yeah,
that's their favorite character.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
their favorite character. I know. But yeah, but I mean it's crazy how people are getting upset over, like he black and mixed with something else. Stop being upset. Like we getting characters that sue me, and I'm like, come on.
Let's talk about Dragon Ball. Is there anything interesting happening with the Dragon Ball?
Z community.
Not
There's no new
really.
animes out for Dragon Ball other than Daima season 2.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you, Peachy Cop.
I think a villain I liked from that show have to go with Jiren.
I mean, they was gonna try to do like another attempt at a live action some, but they shot that one down.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, I think they learned their lesson from the last live
Yeah,
action movie.
thank you for the phone. But yeah, I'm like, yeah, they kind of like was attempting to do that, and so many people got up in arms because of the last fiasco. So
They were like, yeah, no, don't trust America with Dragon Ball Z ever again.
if we gonna be
Gojo.
honest, it's kind of live action stuff. If it don't involve the actual creator of the stuff, they really don't need to do a live action. Like,
Exactly. Even the creator of Dragon Ball, Akira Toriyama, says that never create a live action movie of Dragon Ball ever again.
oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. After he seen how everybody just kind of like messed the stuff up, and then just kind of ignored, even the show and the manga at the same time. And I'm
I
like,
forgot to tell you,
messed that up.
my dad made it to Vivo.
Okay,
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Cool.
but still, I'm like, that's the same thing with people having an attitude over. Even though I don't watch One Piece. But the live action, I'm like Oda is picking the characters. Oda is picking the people to be the characters. They picking the people to look like they characters.
Hmm.
So yeah, no, nobody should have any complaints.
My poster on the wall never lies about that.
Yeah, but
Like,
yeah,
right there. Never lies.
okay, cool. Hey, what's up?
So, how are you excited to watch Happen Hotel season 2?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm very excited on that. stuff, and excited on a couple of other things like seeing. I'm a big, well, I wouldn't say I'm a big Star Trek person, but just to see people back on Star Trek again. So I'm really happy to see that kind of like going again.
I'm
Tits.
planning to check out Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, the voice of Kaiba, though.
Yeah, but we'll see. Like I said, I'm kind of like seeing what new animes they got out right now. So that's kind of like why y'all see me scrolling a little bit because I'm trying to see what's new and stuff. And then of course I know Kaiju number 8 season 2
Yes,
also.
Kaiju number 8. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I'm really invested in that one. I'm really invested in that one.
Naruto.
Hmm.
Are you into Naruto?
Hello.
Hello, Gar up in
Yeah.
the front.
Yep.
I think that will answer your question, so.
Yeah.
Gara is my favorite character.
Uh-huh.
Did I cosplay Gara twice?
Yeah, I mean, I also cosplay Gara, but I gotta fix the vest. I never did get the situation. The vest that comes with the Gara cosplay is kind of really bad, or it don't set right. So I'm trying to see if I can get some other options of where maybe I could sew it a little bit, or either just find me another type of fabric and make the vest. So. I'm gonna try to see what I got on hand myself, cause like I said, with everything going on, nobody can get anything right now. And then so I'm scrounging around on what I got in fabrics on hand, or maybe even I might even try to make it out of a shirt, like an actual shirt. So I'm going through some options.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. So yeah. So I'm definitely gonna try to bring Gara back. I just gotta get that fixed and um probably I ran out of makeup, the one makeup that actually could work with me too. And so I have to kinda like see what I'm gonna do because I have to be careful about makeup, especially because of my skin sensitivity and stuff, and it could break out my skin really bad. So I do have to be careful about what makeups I use or attempt to use. So I really don't use a lot of makeup when I do cosplay, or I could just go straight natural. So
I'm thinking about doing one of the Akatsuki members. I already did Itachi and Pain already. I'm thinking about
yeah,
doing
that'll be good too.
like either doing Datara or Kakazu or Hidan next.
Good choices. Good choices.
Good news, Jojo. My new character is here.
Who's that, Harley Quinn?
Zoggy from Tales of Vesperia. It's like an anime video game.
Oh yeah, yeah. Tales
Oh,
of Vesperia.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tales of Vesperia. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's really good. I like they made a few adaptations out of that too.
And the sword fights. Oh yeah. I
Mhm.
like the sword fights on the boss battles.
Definitely good. I mean, yeah, they definitely have like an action effect.
My least favorite boss fight in that game, I gotta go with that wolf. There was a wolf boss fight in what was it, the woods
Yeah.
level? I don't remember. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
The Woods level? Hmm.
yeah. And
Mm-hmm.
there's that robot you fight in what was it?
I wouldn't say the wood
1,000 Years
robot was
Summer?
bad. Well, it is kind of bad. It is kind of bad in a sense, but you can kind of work it out later. But
Hmm.
yeah,
I
yeah,
know you
Hey,
Like
Like,
Gojo.
Travel.
I know you played it once back in your lifetime.
not everybody plays Tales of Vesperia. It's really
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
hard to find people who play. Nothing against nobody like that because that's kind of like something before your time, before most people time, kind of sort of. So you can't, not everybody gonna be into the oldie classics and stuff like that
Mm.
or know about it. So, you got to kind of like do stuff to promote it and put it back out there so you can find your peoples.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I just realized I could cosplay Danny Phantom.
Mm.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
Everybody
because I do have a
wants
black shirt and a white hair and some white gloves.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah. That's cool.
Okay, travel. You can come on up here. Just please be respectful.
What's up, Travel?
Hey, what's
Hi.
going on?
Oh,
Hi.
hey, Travel. Been a while. We're just talking
Yeah.
about anime and cosplays and stuff.
Oh, right
Mhm.
on.
And we're also talking about some animes we all know.
Yeah, I
Some we
kind of
don't know.
caught a glimpse of it. You guys were mentioning Tales of Vesperia.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, it's such a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a really good game. My sibling actually is a little bit more into it than I was, but I got a chance to kind of like play with it, and it's really fun. And just like they said, the action scenes is kind of like nice, just nice.
I
Yeah,
like
it's
the
almost
boss
like
battles.
it's like an interactive anime almost.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I love the Tales series.
Yeah. That's the only one I've played, by the way. All the others I
Yeah.
haven't yet.
I played the others. They're good in some spots, but still, it's just not the same. So, but we how it goes when you add on and add on from the original. It's one of those like I love the original, but I understand where you're going.
So what you been up to, Travel?
Honestly, I just got off of work and I'm just driving back home.
Nice.
Oh, ooh.
I was thinking about, I don't know, there's this game that came out today called Lost Soul Asides. I was thinking about maybe buying it, but I'm not sure. No
Mm.
reviews have posted yet, and I'm a little nervous.
I heard about the
Yeah, I
franchise.
will wait on the reviews because I have heard a few people talking about that. And it's kind of like a 50-50 going on right now. Um, everybody love their action, yada, 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 but still, like, some people are having reservations about it. So I would wait till you kind of see if anybody comes out with, like, an actual before
Yeah,
speak.
it
So
sucks
yeah,
because
I would.
I'm really craving an action game right now, and
Mhm.
but yeah, it's sketching me out. There's like no reviews, and I'm kind of like, what? The game just came out today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy when you don't see any reviews on the game and it came out. So you just gotta kind of wait. I know you kind of like want to do something like that, but yeah, just wait.
Guess I'll watch Napoleon Dynamite. Haven't watched that in a while.
And then also with everything just being expensive right now, you kind of like you put your money on hold because you trying to see
Hmm.
if
Yeah,
it's
no, I know what you're saying. Yeah, part of me is just like, God, I need
Mhm.
something, but I don't want to waste my money either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's not like back in the day how you could head up the blockbuster or somewhere
Yeah, that it's
and
a different
yeah,
economy now.
rent
Yeah.
stuff and try
That's
it out before you get a try it out for a few weeks, and if you didn't like it, you rented it for a few bucks and
Yeah, especially with
Yeah, they
tariffs
don't do
coming
that
up.
anymore.
Yeah. I wish they did, because it kind of like, yeah, I wish they did do that, because it's just so many couple of games that just recently came out, and like I want to get them, but also I ain't got a new system yet, and I don't know about that either.
I can
'Cause
show you the upcoming game that's coming to the Nintendo Switch.
yeah, I got a Nintendo Switch, but at one point I was thinking about a PS5, but then I was like, I'm still on the fence about it because that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's just a lot of money. And then with games being $60, it
Mhm.
might be going up again.
There is a game on Nintendo Switch I'm looking forward to.
What is it?
Dragon Ball Sparking Zero?
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm kind of like sticking with mobile games right now for the time being till like I see what's going on with everything, and I'm like you, Trevor. I'm trying to wait on people's reviews and stuff, and like actually take a look at stuff.
And see if the
Because
game is good.
yeah, to see if the game is good, because you always have these people coming out with the game because they doing a collab or they got a sponsor with the people, so of course they gonna be trying to hype it up and make it look good. But I'm talking about I be like looking at the people that they ain't got no sponsor with them, they ain't doing nothing, they just trying out the game and they actual response.
Yeah.
Hmm.
See if I can find it.
Oh yeah, I'm just one of them type of first persons. I like to see reviews from all different kinds of people before I take my time to invest in a game,
Mhm.
and then if it's
Because I
gonna
can
be
just
worth.
tell from the gameplay how, like, I don't know.
I mean, gameplay online is different from you actually physically playing with it. So and like I said, it's good to go on and like watch folks and check it out, but also at the same time, like it's kind of like it's kind of like you still
Here
you
it is.
still want to see for yourself.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
how
See
much do you
Gojo?
cost, Seth?
Yeah,
Are you getting that for your Christmas or something?
probably.
Well, if you planning to
Thinking
get it,
about it on my birthday, probably. After my birthday.
You gotta see if you'll be able to get a lot of this stuff in because of everything going on and everything getting cut off.
I might end up
Yeah,
getting it for Christmas, probably.
I blame tariffs.
Yeah, it is, but I'm like, you're like, yeah, because usually like next month coming up September is usually a time where people go and start looking at their Christmas stuff and seeing what they can get early. And so with all of this tariff stuff and going on now, people are having to take a second look and rethink all together if they even gonna do anything this year. So
I don't think nobody's gonna celebrate Christmas this year
mm,
after what Donald Trump, the Orange Man has done.
yeah, be
Hmm.
careful.
Yeah, I meant to say the Orange Man. My bad.
To be honest, he did went too far about anime. What he's doing to anime.
Well, they gonna find out the hard way though, but I'm like
Yeah.
also anime stuff. People are gonna find a way.
I guess we enjoy the anime as we can before it happens.
But then also like it'll be basically burning time if you know what I mean when I say burning time. So
Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
yeah. So So
You
people are
better
kind
you better pray not to mess with us.
of, yeah,
He's gonna
we'll
find the
find a
hard
way.
way.
Yeah, we'll find a way though, because they gonna realize that it's a lot of people that's out us that do cosplay, anime, and all of this other stuff. That's gonna be a big chunk of the economy money. So thank you for the follow. So big thing all the economy money. So they gonna find out. They gonna find out. But is there any other animes that y'all been looking at recently? Anything like that?
mm,
I'm still watching Black Clover, and I'm
Okay.
hooked.
October?
Yeah, I
I
really
mean,
like
I
Black
like
Clover.
Black Clover. I like Black Clover as well. But what's your take on it so far? What's your take on it so far?
mm. I've been recently watching Spy X Family for a while.
Oh, I know that one.
I've been
Yeah,
watching Kings of Queens for a while.
That's
King,
not an anime.
Kings and Queens. That's not an anime.
that's a
Yes, it is.
show. King of
And I sometimes watch
Queens,
Naruto.
ranking a
Anime.
king.
Anime I do watch is Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, Yu-Gi-Oh.
You ever watch Pokemon? That's a good one.
When I was a little kid, yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
right.
It's been a while since I watched Pokemon.
Yeah, well, you never too late to continue to watch. Like I said, it's some of the old stuff is the best stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
I got the
I watch.
classic Dragon Ball on the show.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah, oh yeah. Gara.
Hmm.
All the old Pokemon first gen anime. It's on YouTube for free. Surprisingly, I
Yeah,
checked
for right now until because YouTube doing that. It
age
hasn't
restrict.
happened to me yet. They ain't asked me yet for anything.
Yeah, they doing that age restricting thing
Hmm.
to see how old you are. Thank God it didn't happen to me yet. But
Mhm.
Yeah, it hadn't happened to me yet, so I kind of like just been still posting what I'm posting and just going on.
Gojo, you might remember this, but back in late 2024, that happened with me. I had to show my ID. I think it was around March something, back in
Hmm.
2024.
Hmm.
Yeah,
are you talking about on YouTube or are you talking about on TikTok?
TikTok.
Oh, oh
Yeah,
yeah, because you got banned it that one time.
Yeah.
yeah, TikTok gonna do that. I'm surprised I'm still able to go live because they didn't hit me a couple of times like that.
Yeah, sadly, one of my friends can't go on live anymore until 3 years from now.
Yeah.
Mm.
Then it's
All because they thought they were children, even though
yeah.
they're 20.
Yeah, but I
Fox
also
is one of them.
Why won't
I
she
just
upload?
don't
Why
trust
won't
them.
she verify herself then? That's what I don't understand.
I
You know?
Well,
have
the thing about that is not everybody wants to do that. They don't want to put
their ID and stuff
ID and
because,
all this stuff.
Yeah. Oh, fair enough.
See,
yeah,
and even I had to do that, but see what I did is I just did my name and my date of birth and making sure it had a picture. I ended up putting tape over everything else.
yeah, and then you gotta write these letters down to
Yeah.
make sure
So, a lot of people probably,
say
get
otherwise because they can steal your information.
yeah, they can steal your information, and y'all got to realize that barcode. That if you have a barcode on your, I don't know, it's different by state, but that barcode is your information.
and the fact that they be trying to make you, I got to it without having to actually do the barcode thing. I don't know if they done changed it since then, but yeah, I made sure I cover up all my information where I'm at, cause I don't want a situation of what happened with my last account to happen.
Yeah, that's smart.
Sending me death threats and other stuff over cosplay, and then trying to attempt to dox him.
That's
Right.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
So all that effort and work just went down the drain, and I'm trying to find the motivation to get back to doing all of that again.
Right.
But also, like, I've been trying to find a second job and all that, so I can kind of like at least try to work on like maybe pay my medical bills off now. That's the biggest issue for me. I can make
Yeah, I gotta pay off my credit
but my
bill
medical
and stuff.
bill issue now. But eventually, maybe like a year from now, maybe 2 years from now, I'll work on the other two cosplay that I wanted to do. One of them being from Withering Waves, and the other one, Sailor Moon.
Ooh, who you going to cosplay on Sailor Moon?
Queen Barrel.
Queen Barrel? Ooh, nice.
Nice.
I love my villain, but yeah,
Green Barrel. Nice.
Queen Barrel.
Awesome.
I might have to find a different dress though, because a lot of people talked about, they got it, but talking about the dress did not feel, it was either too big or didn't set right. So I'm probably gonna try to have to find me either a purple dress to kind of like um fill in for that, so it's not gonna be like OG Queen Barrel, but I see a lot of people saying they had issues with the dress particularly. So
I never saw a Queen Barrel cosplayer before. I just mostly see a lot of Sailor Scouts and
I mean,
Tuxedo
it
Mask.
was some for a little while, but it's just that with it's more popularity towards Sailor Moon, Mars, Jupiter, Venus, or in the other Sailor Scouts, Pluto, and all of them is more sellable and more popular. Even Tuxedo Mask, even though I'm like sometimes I want to punch I want to flick upside the center of his head. Tuxedo Mask.
Yeah, Tuxedo Mask and everybody else is popular than the villains.
Yeah,
Surprise.
yeah.
For real.
You just not gonna see that many villains, and then the only other kind of like villain that was even more popular was like Nephilim. That was probably like the other main villain that was more interesting than even Queen Barrel. So you will see a few of them. And then I remember I think it was a set of girls that actually did the Doom and Gloom girl. They did, but I think that was like probably maybe 3 or 4 years ago on TikTok. But they actually did the Doom and Gloom girl. They cosplay was like, mm, mm.
That's true.
So yeah, like I said, villains just not done as much for Sailor Moon. So a lot of people, of course, ain't gonna see a lot of that, or they'll do Dark Lady. That'll be like the next closest to somebody doing
I,
it.
Maybe good villain with anime and like anime era. I gotta go with Jiren from Dragon Ball Super.
well, Jaren is not really a villain per se. He's more like a anti-hero, perhaps, because
Probably anti.
Yeah, he's an anti-hero because he had like a tragic backstory about his master, and his master got killed by this mysterious villain as a
Mhm.
kid. So he was training, but every time he trains, he gets stronger. This villain keeps
Yeah.
um um decaying his friends and family. So he's on that revenge plot to like bring everybody back. That's why he's that serious type of anti-hero.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah.
But
Oh yeah. I mean, but I mean, I would say it would kind of like be a battle of just kind of like outmaneuver at that point if you gonna do that, but it's kind of hard to do Dragon Ball Sailor Moon because like they do have time reversal and do have universal world power, so you can't really kind of like put Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z together.
Yeah, I was
Real
just about
power
to
set.
say that. Like everybody keeps saying, "Oh, Goku will win. Goku can beat Sailor Moon." No, they Sailor Moon
Like,
will.
No,
that could-
she's a goddess.
Sailor Moon can be anybody. Literally, she can stop time.
Yeah, but
She, she's
I mean,
broken.
but see, that's what I'm saying. Sailor Moon can do all that, and then pretty much Little Lady is a smaller version, basically, of Sailor Moon. So it's kind of like saying,
Goku knows how to surpass Vegeta. He knows how to surpass Vegeta. Every time he transforms to a new transformation, Vegeta gets mad. Yeah.
I mean, Goku got a little bit of plot armor though, a lot of plot.
Yeah, a lot of plot armor.
He really gave
Yeah.
that, and also I'm Team Vegeta, so don't go there.
I'm also Team Vegeta because I can voice him, and he's my
Ah,
second favorite character.
okay, cool, cool.
My favorite character from Dragon Ball Z is Future Trunks with the sword.
You know what's crazy? People ship Vegeta and Goku together, and I'm just like, yeah, it's funny.
Weirdo.
I find it
Goku's my
hilarious.
first.
No, just because they do the transformation, the
I
go,
always loved Goku since I was a kid.
all this stuff. People always be doing that stuff. And I'm like, y'all, they
But they
both
always like ship characters together. Like,
like, but they married though. That's the only thing. I
Like
understand
Deku and
yeah.
Bakugan.
fantasy stuff. Yeah, I understand it because like at one point we all went down that rabbit hole of stories and people writing fan fiction and stuff. We all went
Yeah, that's them just writing fan fiction and stuff at that point. And
yeah.
I understand it. And people have interest in other things. I mean, they kind of see it, and sometimes we don't. But like,
Mhm.
as long as they're not hurting anybody, I think it's fine.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that's unfortunately the only situation like right now, especially when it comes to the shipping community and everything going. People are going to extreme to make it very hard for people, and either taking it overboard to like getting to a point like threats,
Yeah,
and it's
like
yeah.
for
it's
example, like
never.
when people ship minors with the adults, and that's like pretty bad.
For real.
That's
Oh
been a
yeah.
problem
I forgot
forever.
they do that.
And that
Um,
can go.
Hi, Sunny D.
all right, appreciate it. Thank you, Cindy.
Hello there.
Yeah, but that's been going on for a while. But it
Um, yeah, it's been going on for a while, and yes, that is a really big problem and stuff. And so you have to call people out and just straight up embarrass them on that for people to cut that half out. But then also you just also have to be careful because people just crazy now.
yeah, they'll
I
go
love the
crazy.
silver PFP. Yes.
Like for example, like one time I got uh somebody, well, it was a friend of mine. They got told to unalive themselves because they should Deku, and I was like, that's too far. Like they wasn't doing anything.
Thank
I mean,
you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sonny.
Thank you, Sunny D. Thanks
Yeah,
for the roses.
I mean, it's just
Thank you
how
for the
kind of
gifts
like.
and thank you for talking about my profile.
Thank
thank
you.
you, Sunny D.
But that's just kind of like one of the big issues. Like people are not ready to kind of like call these people out for being kind of like this dangerous with it. Like these people are just enjoying, already bad enough with the stigma with MHA already going on,
Yeah,
and
the
several
MH
black
fandom
eyes
kind of
that
like scares
with
me now.
and with the several black eyes that MHA has gotten over the years, just because everybody hyped
Thank
up
you.
toxic people to be the face of MHA, but it's just like still just like, but it's with any anime now. Some people do take their shipping a little bit too in the extreme, and you just sometimes you gotta call them out, or you could just go on and block.
Yeah,
But
that's what we did. We blocked them and warned everybody else of their behavior because we used to be friends with the person, and it was like, wow, you just told your old friend to unalive themselves over a ship, a fictional relationship,
yeah,
over a fictional, which
yeah,
is
that's
crazy.
another thing. People can't separate the fiction from reality. Is really, really bad. So that's another situation that kind of like is getting out of hand as well with everything going on. Like we all know it's fake. These characters are not real. The characters we cosplay is not real. They don't. But some people are doing extra to like try to treat these fictional characters as if they was actually a real person, and then that's kind of like, no, they not a real person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I'm glad you understand me on this because most people don't understand when I'm just like, hey, I'm a multi shipper. I really just don't bother anybody. The only thing I do is call out people when they're shipping something that's illegal.
Yeah, that's the only time I kind of really call out folks. So yeah, shipping let live, shipping let live. But yeah, I'm like, a lot of people just don't understand that concept of like they fictional characters, they not real. So we shouldn't be having that kind of like situation. Then when situations start to get crazy, like the situation with that person that was trying to go after the voice actor and stuff, and was trying to, I think they tried to sneak into the
Oh, you're
hotel, and then they tried to come to the con and see them after they done snuck into the hotel and tried to get their hotel room. It was a voice actor.
you're talking about the voice actor of Tanjiro. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was their voice actor that got harassed.
hmm Yeah. And then, people taking it to that kind of extreme too. So, which also is kind of crazy. Like, it's a person that voices your favorite character, but they a separate person from the character too. And so that's another big issue. Unfortunately, I have to go next time. I'll see you live and make sure you drop by. Bye. Sonny, thank you for coming through.
And thank you for the gifts.
And
I
thank you
Thank
appreciate
you
it.
for the gift, Sonny.
Yeah, thank you, Sonny.
for
Thank you.
thank you for
Thanks, Sonny. Have a
never
good night, Sonny.
for coming through. But yeah, it's just kind of crazy on that aspect as well of the way people are doing that now and stuff. And then even with cosplay too and stuff, and people, getting mad at what people cosplaying and leaving the most unhinged stuff in people comment section. Like I didn't have to destroy. complete comment sections because of people being crazy. I'm like, so I ain't got time for it, even though I do love the
Yeah,
content.
I just do my own
Is that the
thing.
new
The
Super
whole
Mario
time.
Brothers?
I am.
That's why I said, like, hey, if you dislike this shit, you can dislike it, but you better respect me because I have nothing to do with you in this delusional world that you think about this shit. I have nothing to do with that. That's your problem. That's your opinion. Keep it to yourself.
Well, I mean, fandom has always been crazy from day one, but it's just the fact that there's people taking it to character things to extreme, and yeah, unfortunately taking it out on people that just like just resisting. So, yeah. So I find it kind of like crazy, and especially with me being in the page, because like how much people be straight up and like crazy. Even though I'm about to get back into doing women TikTok, I've already made up my mind. I'm taking out whole comment sections if I have to, just not to deal with folks having an attitude.
There was this one character idea. Like, what if I become Nappa in cosplay?
I mean, if you want to do that character, you can. It ain't
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that you just have to, like I said, with the comment section, you just gotta see what kind of comments you don't deal with. Unfortunately for cosplayers and people making any kind of content or anything, you don't have people being crazy in your comment section and stuff. So you just gotta, what's your level of tolerance that you want to deal with. I mean, I heavily filter my comment section, so luckily I don't have to really deal with too much craziness unless somebody get creative. So,
Speaking of creativity, I'm thinking about having a 3D printer in the future, so that way I can do
Nice.
my own cosplays, like making
yeah,
armor
you can make
now.
your own weapons and props and stuff, and that'll cut down on you having to buy stuff and all of that. You can make
Yeah,
the
that's
base and
that's my
stuff.
next project to do that instead.
Yeah, but
Yes.
those 3D printers cost a lot of money. You gotta look at the specs. You got to look at the specs to see, especially you gotta consider what are you going to print. If you're going towards weapons, look at other content creators with 3D printers and see if they willing to ask you what brand it is and stuff and the
Yeah,
specifications.
yeah, and start off with something small first to test it out.
Yeah, yeah. You
Yeah.
always start with something small, crazy.
Yeah, for my beginning stage, I'm probably gonna make like a necklace to see if it actually works before I think about making a sword or something.
Yeah, yeah. Keep it something simple, cause yeah. But also another thing, it's just like when people be doing all this stuff, you just gotta find the right kind of content creator tools to be printers. Because a lot of people be trying to gatekeep stuff and don't really like to tell folks, hey, I got this from here, I got that from there. And it's kind of crazy that people be still doing that kind of stuff and gatekeeping, like, just don't tell people where did you get this stuff from. Like, it's not
That's
gonna hurt you. Like people will respect you more, and might wanna look at your content more or do other stuff for you if you would go on and tell them where you get your stuff from.
yeah, and also people be like, as soon as you say like some type of like shit. And they'd be like, "Oh, you're toxic," or yada yada. I'm like, why are y'all already assuming? Like, that's not fair to me or anybody else.
Mm.
It's weird. They do that all the time too. I've noticed that.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, I don't like to gatekeep stuff because I'm like, it just no point. Eventually, they gonna find out what it was and stuff. But it's like people just make it just like just come on and tell what you what you did. Like yesterday when yesterday when I did like my cookie run live. Like I kind of had this person for like a couple of weeks already. That was kind of like in my comment section, and they kept like
Hi.
recommending me other people to like go to for cookie run stuff and all of that. And I said that's okay and good.
Stealing
I would
shit.
prefer like to directly ask somebody, "Hey, what's this bill for this cookie? What's
Already. I
how
cleaned
you
it up,
doing?
but then
How
it's
are
stuck in
you
my
doing? That kind of stuff. I love to ask person
box wrong.
up front. What you
Yeah.
say?
What you say, Travel?
Travel, you there?
Travel?
What you said there, I'm trouble.
Shit.
I think. Uh,
Oh, what happened?
I think they cut off.
Oh, I think I saw that little bar with the internet. I think the internet dropped.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I have a bad signal in the country.
Oh no, you all right, you fine. I'm like sometimes my stuff drop too.
Yeah, I'm getting like red bars around here.
Yeah, it happened.
Wow. Oh my God. There's an accident.
Oh,
An
Holy
accident?
crap. Yeah. This car is smoking, dude. They're using whoa.
I think you need to go
Wow.
over
Oh, the
there.
firefighters! We need one.
Wow. Yeah. No, there's a bunch of sheriff cars parked next to it, and they're using the jaws of life. I've never seen that before.
Ooh.
oh, okay.
Whoa.
Sound
Ah,
like a deadly crash.
Oh my God. There's even more police officers.
sounds
It
like
is
that sounds like an accident
Wow.
must have
like
happened.
more than one person.
Yeah,
That
no, it's
sound
a bad
deadly, yo.
accident.
Whoa, what's
They're
happening?
actually blocking the road on the opposite side of me.
A bad
Sorry, I didn't
accident
mean to
happened?
hijack the conversation.
No, no,
Just
no,
that was kind of startling to see.
Hmm.
no. Okay,
I hope that person's all right.
yeah.
I didn't see anything
Holy
like that in person
crap!
since what was it, 2020? Somewhere around there. 2020 was the worst year of our lives.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. Um,
Hi guys, I'm getting this.
Like a lot of trauma to unpack.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm getting dizzy, guys.
Probably lay down though too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go lay down. I'll
Yeah,
see
go
you guys later.
get
All
you some
right.
Did your hand get better?
Huh?
All right, bye.
okay.
Yeah,
Did your
bye.
hand get better?
My hand?
Hello.
Yeah, my hand
Yeah.
got
Did it get better?
got better. Yeah, it was swollen for like a good hour, but then
Okay.
it cooled off.
Okay, long
I think it was just a reaction.
Okay.
okay, long as it's going down. If it ain't going
Oh,
down,
did they tell you about my hand?
I heard. So, but what happened?
Well, what happened was it was itchy, and I think I scratched it wrong. Like I scratched my palm too hard, and then it starts swelling up like really bad. So I started turning on my camera, and I showed it, and I looked bigger than my other hand. And then so they told me to stop scratching it, so I stopped scratching it and just let it itch.
I mean, did you take anything? Can you take anything like Benadryl or have anything to put
Yeah, I took some Benadryl to put me to sleep, and it went off.
okay. Okay.
I notice
Hopefully, it
always at
doesn't help
night
it.
where crashes always happens.
Yeah, I know. I have bad skin, and I have basically I got really bad. Is it called eczema? I don't know how to say it, but it's one of those type of skins
Yep,
that I
eczema,
have,
Okay.
and I
Oh,
have
love.
that.
Well, long
psoriasis.
as the swelling went down, that's the main concern. Because if it had still been swollen, then you might have need to been concerned.
Yeah, if it was still swollen by
Hi,
the time I
love.
woke up, I would have told everybody. And I would have got my grandma, got somebody to take me to the hospital or something.
How
Yeah,
are,
Yeah,
how
I'm
are you?
glad it wasn't serious.
Yeah.
How
Oh,
are you?
travel. The
I
craziest
miss
Yeah,
car
what's
being
crash
up?
I've
alive.
seen, the craziest one I've seen
Hi,
is when
Tachi.
I was near Lowe's Foods.
I think I'll staying alive because I have no one in the house
Yeah,
and I'm by myself and I don't like being by myself sometimes. And I
So
feel
Seth,
lazy. I'll just stay here and be quiet and
I
keep my
witnessed
head
a
down.
few of those.
you witnessed some car crashes too?
Yep,
Yeah,
but
Hey, babe. Hi,
it
how are
wasn't
you, love?
fiery ones. It was looked like there was the
yeah.
last bad one I saw was last Christmas before it was Christmas break.
The freaking what was it? The engine part, the front part was freaking smoking when I drove by. That was
It
intense,
was
dude.
the front. It was the front and the back.
I was in a car crash.
Ooh, crazy! What happened?
Basically, we was driving to a trip and my uncle was driving and there was a crash that was happening behind us and it kind of collided to in the back of the truck. So yeah,
Mhm.
it bumped us pretty hard, but we were still stable to drive, so that's the good thing. But that shit kind of hurt me because it made me jerk so hard. So yeah.
Did you end up getting whiplash?
Yeah, I got whiplash. I was like, whoa, whoa.
Oh,
And my uncle wasn't paying attention. What's worse is that he was focusing on a crash when he could have like got a chance to avoid it. So that was like bad on his part.
I bet
Mhm.
his insurance rate went up after that.
I betcha.
I don't even know we had insurance on that truck, but if we did, I think I would let you know, but we don't. I don't know.
Bye,
Also, hey
girl.
Lisi, hi Star. But yeah.
Thanks, Tom. What's up? Uh-uh.
Oh, it's just me and travel.
Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. Like I said, I'm still gonna be chilling for a while, probably about another 30 minutes or so. Then I'll probably get out of
Okay.
cosplay and eat something.
Okay.
Like, I'm still looking at like different new anime and seeing what's going on and stuff.
Oh, I have a really good recommendation.
Hmm.
There's one called Orb on the Movements of the Earth. There's a really good one.
Mm. I've actually heard somebody mention orb before. I think it might have been
Yes,
around here.
it's a
Okay.
good one.
Okay, and what is it called? Orb? Just orb
Orb
or
on the Movement of the Earth.
orb?
I think, I don't know if it's on Crunchyroll, but for sure it's on Netflix.
Okay, I could be searching that
I'm watching Bungo Stray Dogs right now.
I
up.
heard of that one.
I heard of that one as well. I mean, I did kind of like start watching it, but I gotta pick it back up. Okay, let me see. I can look at it up.
But yeah, Yeah, that was crazy. Got a whiplash from that accident.
Hmm. Hmm. But let me know if y'all got any other
I
anime.
was glad we was 10 minutes away from the hotel though, cause my back started hurting right after like the impact. I was like, oh, so I'm glad we got it to the hotel, and I laid down on the bed and I took a nap because I was like, no. Even though I was a kid, everyone was like, you shouldn't be taking a nap. You're too young. I'm just like, just because I'm too young doesn't mean I don't need naps. I hate when they do that. Don't you hate when like when your own people be like, you're too young to be so tired, or
I'm an insomniac, so I'm an
and
insomniac.
I
So sleep
barely
don't
sleep.
work out for me. So, yeah, but yeah, they do that. Yeah, I mean, I do understand
Like
it.
I said, like I barely can sleep, and these folks over here like, you can't be tired all the time. I'm just like, I barely sleep due to my condition. Like, give me mercy.
Yeah, and
Oh,
I'm like, yeah, I've always been sick, so I ain't like at the point I ain't studying y'all.
Yeah, that's what I'd be like. I'm still going back to sleep after I finish doing what you asked me to do.
Yeah.
oh God.
I'll take a look at that one later and see what that's about. The chill.
Have you ever watched One Piece?
No, I have not watched One Piece. I mean, I've watched One Piece, but I didn't make it to like episode 250. So, so
You're doing pretty good. You're doing pretty good though. I'm all the way up there to the thousands.
but I kind of like I'm at the point I do want to see One Piece, but like I want to make sure it's gonna be ending, like there's an ending.
Oh, you want to make sure the whole anime is out and then
Yeah,
you watch.
to make
Okay,
sure the
that's
whole anime
understandable.
out before I go deep diving any deeper. I mean, I still
I
like.
don't know when that anime gonna end, but good God.
But yeah, I'm just one of them people. As a person that started out with manga, and you know how you always sometimes your favorite manga doesn't end up getting completed, or it gets discontinued, and you just stuck with volumes with no finish. It kind of the same way with me on anime and stuff like. Unless it's like something really, really good, like I got hooked on Kaiju #8 and stuff, but
Remember?
and I don't mind waiting, but it's a couple of other things like I'm kind of like wanting to wait until a good amount of episodes are out. I at least try to wait till like 6 episodes out. You know,
Okay.
so I can kind of get an idea within the first 5 episodes. Is 4 to 5 episodes. I at least try to give episodes at least a half run before I decide like am I gonna continue it or not.
Understandable. Remember when you recommended Tokyo Ghoul to me?
Yeah, I mean that's because the first season of Tokyo Ghoul was awesome, but unfortunately with the second season, they
It
really
pissed
didn't
me
stick
off.
to the manga, and then also it was just like all over the place, and then they tried to come back with that other one, with Kaneki being somebody totally different, and it just lost all its plot point. And you pretty much just had to like stick to the manga by that point for you to actually get an understanding. And also the fact that you get in later on in Tokyo Ghoul, it started to get more and more hypocritical.
Yeah, it kind of pissed me off because I was like, oh, okay, this is
Yeah.
just making people confused.
Yeah, so like I like yeah, I recommend. I still like recommend Tokyo Ghoul season 1, but like as far as everything else, I'm just not going do that to folks. So it's just like the Promised Neverland with the season 2. Like what was that? Like what was that? You know?
Yeah, that's why I haven't personally watched it yet. I was told that season 2 was so bad of that anime that I shouldn't even bother watching season 1 because I'm just going to be disappointed.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of it's pretty much is that. I mean, season 1 still the concept of it is good, but just the
Yeah.
fact that like they skipped at least about 4 or 5 um um places in the arc that it really messed it up. So yeah, I don't even blame you on that one. And then also the whole issue with I forgot that lady name, the maid lady on there, and the whole controversy with that too, and stuff. Especially in the cosplay community with it too. Sister Corona, yeah, and that was just a whole
Uh-huh.
issue all together with Sister Corona, and especially with the cosplay stuff too, spilling over to being even worse. So yeah,
I would recommend
nobody
if
like
somebody
that.
wanna. I'm
What?
sorry. Go
No, no,
ahead.
go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to talk over you. Go ahead.
um, like I would definitely recommend Attack on Titan to anyone, especially if they like the raging type. I'm like, this is you. Watch this.
Yeah, I liked it, Attack on Titan, but it did drop off like the end of second, going into third. It kind of dropped off really bad. So I mean, you can still pick it back up. I mean, it still ended up coming back into place, but it kind of dropped off.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I like get it. I like I'm completely like it kind of like messed up a little bit close to the ending, but they wrap it up pretty good though
Yeah, I
to get
mean,
us to
yeah, they
understand what's
did wrap
going
it up.
on.
Yeah, they did wrap it up really good. It just like it kind not even in the middle, but kind of a little bit after the middle, they kind of dropped the ball a little bit.
Yeah.
You kind of had to scramble and go back to the like manga to try to figure out what was going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, but I try to if I do be recommending anybody animes, I try to keep it within that 12 episodes, something you can watch in one sitting, especially for a new person coming into anime and stuff, because you don't want to overwhelm people. Especially people
Yeah,
coming.
if it's like that, I'll start off with like recommending Naruto then.
I mean, yeah, you can recommend like the first season of Naruto would be a good start off, but like I said, keeping it short.
Yeah, that's a good
I'm
start
not a
though.
short person too, but like I would recommend other folks other stuff first before, so they can get into Naruto. Even with the situation on Bleach too, kind of like I tell people just watch the first season and then, I even also with Naruto or Bleach, like I always say, skip the fillers. I'm like,
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
skip the fillers. Like, go and look up the list of filler episodes, and skip that. You are not gonna hurt my feelings on that because I'm like some of them, like to me, only 2 or 3 fillers for Naruto and
Like
like
the one filler
2
episode
fillers
where they
for
had
Bleach were
freaking
like really good. Yeah, so
Yeah.
So it wasn't that many fillers that was really good for me either on Bleach or Naruto side. So like I always tell everybody, you skip the fillers. You ain't hurt my feelings none. I want you to get to the point of understanding what it's about. So I'm always for skipping filler episodes and all that other stuff. So I don't, you know. Some people do take it a little too far and be getting extreme with it, but I don't. I'm like, you ain't hurt my feelings none. Even if you only watch the one episode or three or 10, and that's as far as you can go, I appreciate you for making the try. That's how I feel. I'm like, I appreciate you trying. I appreciate the try. And I understand it wasn't your cup of tea, but I appreciate you trying.
Exactly. That's how I'd be. I'd be like, yeah, at least you tried. Like, now you know why we say, like, anime isn't for kids, it's not cartoons.
I mean, it ain't because of all the it isn't because of all the different types of stuff. Whether it
There's
be
so many,
kind of
like, unaliving.
psychological, philosophical, gore. I'm like, anime has never been for kids. And like a lot of people need to understand that like you don't see some things that like so, especially when people be like recommending animes and stuff, like I try to avoid, videos sometimes when people be talking about what anime you would recommend to new people because people be recommending stuff that's kind of like would be too much for a new person
Exactly.
anime. I'm like, you don't need to be recommending that kind of stuff to a new person in anime because that's just gonna make them walk away and don't come back. So a lot of people be scaring folks off.
Not gonna lie, I'd probably just be the one who'd be like, "Oh, you think anime is cartoons? All right, watch this, then come back to me and tell me what it is now." Cause I'm one of those like
Yeah.
petty people. I'm petty as hell. Like I would be like, yeah,
I mean, I know you petty, but also at the same time, you gotta consider some of the stuff that supposedly is kid friendly, like SpongeBob, what's the other one?
SpongeBob
Gumball.
has too
All that.
many adult jokes.
They had some stuff that really should have not been on TV.
I'm definitely calling out Family Guy.
Oh,
God.
definitely Family Guy. That's for real. And American
And
Dad,
South Park.
American Dad show. Yup. That's
I
that.
love South Park.
Yeah. I'm sorry. They don't. Yeah. I like y'all can't say nothing because
You'll be like, it's cartoon. No, it's not.
no, it's
That's not
not.
even a cartoon anymore. That's an adult. Like,
Yeah, I'm like even like the them trying to do the that's my keyboard. Even them trying to redo the stuff with the King of the Hill too. And I'm like they kind of like was talking about some subjects you didn't need to be talking about.
yeah, that's crazy.
And I'm like, and all of y'all be saying, "Oh, that's a cartoon." I'm like, no, it's not.
Not for kids.
I even
No.
caught on to the adult jokes as a kid. So it's not even, it's bad that I caught on to that when I was a child. So it's like, are you
I mean,
sure?
yeah. I mean, most of the time, hey, you didn't have Google, you didn't have that other stuff, so you ask the next person, or go look up a book and see what it was.
Uh,
Like, and then you wish you had
Any,
Google.
does anybody remember Robot Chicken?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
god.
robot chick.
Is it still on TV?
They
Yes.
still, they still do repeats on occasion, yeah, and
Okay, but it ended though.
in the Death Battle too.
Does anybody remember Mr. Pickles, the dog?
Oh yeah.
That dog was crazy. That
Uh,
show always had me laughing because the grandpa was like not crazy and he was trying to expose the dog, and the dog was just like, "I'ma get you." Oh, that was just demonic. I was like, "That's demonic,"
yeah,
but it was funny.
I mean, even you can say Courage the Cowardly Dog. Even that like had so much stuff
Yeah,
going
it
on.
had some stuff on there. Yeah, it had some wild
Good
stuff on
show.
there. I'm sorry.
It was, yeah, it had some intense subject matter.
I know
Yeah,
what Courage taught me to run and go get a weapon and come back.
yeah, and just the fact that Courage the Dog was kind of based on like actual real situation. Like it was a farm out in the middle of nowhere, still looking good, but everybody disappeared except the dog. So it's just crazy.
That's
Yeah.
creepy.
So I mean, like it's just so much stuff that we watch that just even should not even been on TV, but we watched it.
So that makes me wonder, like, what's going on with the children's cartoon nowadays? If we caught on to what was going on back in the 90s,
Man,
what's going on with kids' cartoons now?
They traumatizing us by
it's
the new
traumatizing.
freaking.
It's even more worse. I'm
Yes, they got
like
the new Dora the Explorer. She don't even look like Dora. Like,
yeah, but people even getting back into stuff like this cartoon animation, whatever, called Panty and Stockings.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I
wait,
remember
what?
Panty and
That's
Who?
Stockings.
having that's having a reback. It's coming back.
That's what I
What?
heard.
For
Yeah,
real?
it's coming back.
Isn't that the little like two squirrels? Yep, whatever they look. I forget.
No, they were like those two anime girls.
Yeah,
One was called Panty,
one.
who would take her panties off and it would turn into a gun, and then Stocking would take her stocking off and it would turn into a katana.
I know who you're talking about
Yeah.
now.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're coming back.
yeah,
Why is they bringing that back? That was so chaotic.
yeah. I mean, they bringing a lot of stuff back, and even the stuff that's now, yeah, it's super chaotic.
It feels a
So
little soulless. Can I be honest? Like these repeats and rehashes.
yeah, I
What,
mean,
like,
anytime somebody do a remake, it's
yeah.
always yeah, it's
Like
always
sometimes, like there's like they pay homage to it, and I can respect it. But
Mhm.
like for example, like I have not watched that new King of Hill that y'all just mentioned earlier, just because like I respected that show enough to where like I made peace with it being over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna catch a new episode of King of the Hill. That's kind of it's weird.
I
King of the
mean,
Hill is like a
yeah,
great show.
Yeah, it's a great show. I just feel
yeah,
like why'd they bring it back? Like it's kind of
They should have
yeah,
left it alone.
yeah. They're bringing Futurama back again.
yeah. I mean, they kind of bringing all that stuff back.
Yeah,
The fact that they even bringing Futurama and Star Trek back,
yeah.
Futurama
you
need to
know
go
something's going
home.
on.
And I mean, I love Futurama. It was great, but
Yeah.
let it rest. It's
Yeah, I mean,
it
especially
was,
some of the stuff in Futurama is not gonna age well. It's really not. It's really not.
I haven't watched any Futurama in a while, but I remember I personally thought it was funnier than The Simpsons,
Mhm.
like the '90s Simpsons.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
Cause
mean,
yeah,
for the '90s time period, yes, it was funny, ha ha, dark humor, ha ha ha. But there's so much stuff that went on now. Some of that hits a little bit too much home now.
yeah, no, for sure.
So
yeah.
so no.
I was born 2004. I will always watch Ninja Turtles. It didn't matter. I was a Ninja Turtle dude.
Yeah, I love Ninja Turtles too. That was
Who's your
one.
favorite?
Hmm.
Who's your favorite?
Donatello.
Mine's just Raphael.
But
Don't
I like but I miss stuff like that. Like it was kind of like fun for the time and like everything, but sometimes bringing stuff back it ain't always coming a good.
Yeah, I'm just not feeling this whole like let's bring everything back from the dead vibe.
No,
It's just not me.
I know it's not for everybody. It's more of just people coming to remind. Hey, I
Yeah.
used to be there at that time when this, and this came out,
Yeah.
just to kind of like refresh. But I totally understand it. It
Sometimes it's good though. Like I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I love the like. I'm sure you've heard of Final Fantasy VII. Like,
mhm,
I like the remake that they're
yeah.
making. That's amazing. That's great.
mhm.
But it's like, but then there's like soulless soulless stuff like King of the Hill coming back. That to me just looks like a cash grab. Rather than like it trying to enhance or add to the original.
It really didn't add much to it. It was just kind of like a catch up thing. But
Yeah.
also the fact that, unfortunately, sadly, a lot of they cast and passed away. So you kind of like can't really like bring
One
them
of them was
and
like
back.
murdered. So
Yeah, for being gay, I heard.
yeah.
It was a hate crime.
Hmm.
That's
R.I.P. him.
And they had burned down part of their house before too.
yeah, that's insane. I can't believe the cops didn't do anything about that.
They ain't gonna do nothing. It's always till the cops don't step in until something that actually happened. It's
Yeah.
so a lot of situations that people be talking about. This person should have done this and that. Even calling the police, I'm like, they only wait till something has actually happened. They can't
Yeah.
do nothing for preventative. So you just gotta try to look up preventative measures, or you know, just start being a little bit more secure. Hey, what's up, Swillow?
Hey
Hey.
Willow.
Hey, Willow.
Yeah, but it's crazy how that heat went
Yeah,
down like
it's
that.
just crazy. But yeah, they are bringing back some things that just age well. Amazing.
Yeah.
Good to hear you doing amazing. I'm doing much better, much better. Let's just say the week was not that great, but I made it work. But I'm doing much better. I got a chance to finally get in this cosplay that I've been wanting to do for several weeks. I know I said I was gonna do the cosplay and everything kept coming up and stuff, and I was like, I'm gonna get in this cosplay while I can.
Fair enough.
So, but I am happy to be back in this cosplay because I miss doing Esdeath. Esdeath is like one of my favorite characters. So I'm really
I
happy.
understand. Yeah,
Even
because you've been talking about getting into that cosplay a lot, so
Oh yeah, yeah. That's like this was like one of my favorite cosplays that I've done. So it was kind of like really happy to get back and doing this actual cosplay, even though with everything that happened with the anime though. But I would pop in the box, but I swapped with college work. No, you fine. You fine. I appreciate you coming through. I know everybody busy and stuff. I just appreciate you coming through and having a little bit of conversation with me and stuff. So I appreciate that. Like, having an actual conversation, not just, pop in for a few seconds, disappear, but actually having a conversation with me, I appreciate that.
yeah.
So Yeah, but no, good luck with your work because it's a lot going on, and that's
Yeah.
more important. That's more important. Yeah, yeah. I tend to have conversations and then let people know when I leave. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Same here. Same here. I don't like to keep folks hanging. I say, hey, I'm finna head out. You know, I don't
Yeah.
wanna. But I appreciate it. But definitely, the college stuff is more important than
Yeah,
being on
that's very
camera
important.
and getting up in the box because that's your future livelihood.
Yep.
That's your future livelihood. So totally understand. And good luck too, for real. But yeah,
I'm glad I'm
That's
done.
cool, you know.
Oh,
but yeah, I mean, I totally like. Let me put this hat off. I totally get that and stuff, but I do appreciate everybody who do be coming in and just like, even if it's a good, 20-minute, 30-minute good conversation about stuff. I do appreciate that because I don't get a chance to get on social media like I used to anymore. So
is there a lot going on in your life right now, or?
just, yeah, it's a lot going on. Then plus also my health, but mainly just me trying to desperately pay off this medical bill.
Yeah. Well, I wish you good luck with that.
Thank you. Someone just swept me off my feet. Oh,
Oh, nice, Willow.
Oh, that's cool,
That's
Willow.
great.
Do we know who they are? Do we know them? You don't
nah,
have to answer that
nah,
though.
it's really good. I like that and stuff. Good that you can find somebody that like you can feel into. That is really nice.
That's nice though. That's
Just
pretty
just
great.
take it real slow, one thing at a time, because people now be trying to be too fast with relationships and all that other stuff, and you need to take things slow. Well, no, the majority, oh, Discord, because I don't have, yeah, that's even better that you don't have all them socials. That's even better. Yeah, keep the relationship private enough. The best way.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad you're doing okay there.
People too crazy online now, especially with people being in relationships. But I'm happy for you. I'm like, just take your time and be slow with it at your own pace because everybody being too fast, not fast, but trying to be in a hurry and it just don't never work out. He's not a fan of social media and want to keep. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I figured. That's what I figured. That's
Yeah, that's understandable.
that's the best way because people be up in your business too much now, whether it be family or other ex friends or whatever. Be up in your business too much and stuff, and
You see
then
why I barely post videos.
yeah, and post videos and stuff, and then when things go south, you have to go through and delete all that stuff. you know, I
Or you
respect.
have to go
Yeah,
private.
I respect that too, cause that's how I am. I don't really like, if I'm feeling up to, I'll explain everything that's going on with me, but I'm gonna keep it to a minimum. And like, yeah, I don't want to do all my stuff on social media, and like, especially when people get relationships and stuff and doing it up on social media, and then it just gets so complex and out of hand, and too many people putting their hands in your relationship too. Then on top of that, if things don't work out, the bounce seeing you online trying to bounce back and rebounding and all of that stuff when you need to take time from a broken heart and you still trying to go on social media. So, I rather people do it in private, take your time with it, and nobody don't need to know your business like that.
Yeah,
Relationship wise, nobody don't need to know your business. So,
exactly.
So yeah, I'm all for it. I already approve. I already approve right there.
Yeah, me too. I'm
Cause
just glad Willow is happy.
yeah, I really approve on that already. Cause like it's just some things that just don't need to be talked about on social media, and I feel like relationships is one of those. Cause it's just too many people coming in. But I do hope everything works out though. But to me, that's already a plus. Keeping everything private and just that's y'all business. We don't need to know nothing. That's y'all business. But I'm glad you're happy about it. So to see you happy. That's great. That's a definite plus. So I really do hope everything works out though. But yeah, I just go ahead. Give me a drink. I can't be on the screen doing it though. TikTok will flag me. TikTok will flag me. I'm back. I celebrated Labor Day early. Hey, that's always a good thing. That's always a good thing, Daddy. Yeah, hey, that's always a good thing. But I gotta go. A lot of school work to do. Good luck on your college work.
Yeah, good luck, Willow.
Yeah.
And make sure you take your breaks and eat
Yes, and drink water.
and water and rest. The rest you can get in, or at least 30 minute naps.
Yeah, and get good grades.
Yeah. Yeah, the
Yep.
grades will come later, but make sure your health is good. Thank you, I will. Cool. Yes, yes. Take care. But yeah, I'm also like celebrating the Labor Day stuff early too, cause I'm like, I ain't gonna get a chance to like really. I've always been busy on that day, so I'm like to have a little bit of time. I'm chilling my own self.
Oh, right on.
I do. Good, good. But good luck up on your studies for real and stuff. But we'll probably do about 10 more minutes and then I'll be calling it and going to give me something to eat. I done went through my bag of chips already. Are you gonna go live tomorrow? I was intending probably to do a gaming live tomorrow, but I'll have to see because we might be having company come over, so I'll have to see what happens with that.
What game are you thinking about playing?
I haven't decided yet. I know I played Cookie Run yesterday. I can either go back to playing Genshin or I haven't played Within Waves in a while either. I did do a live with Honkai Star Rail already, but it's also been a while, so
Oh,
uh,
that's cool.
I'll see how things are going on that aspect, but it'll probably be a game and live. I don't know what game yet. I would go on and do a poll, but TikTok been so funny with my polls lately, like not posting them. So I kind of like been like, oh man, dang. But I might make a video for it and I'll see who wins.
Yeah, fair enough.
So yeah, but those are kind of like the games I've been sticking to. I was kind of like doing a few console games, like old school Mario Kart, My Hero One Justice, and um, I was doing what was the name of it? Elden Ring for a while.
Nice.
But I kind of like fell off with that a little bit, and I've been chilling with somebody else doing Red Redemption. a little bit. Even though I haven't had it, I've been just chilling and watching them do it.
I'm not gonna lie. I've owned Red Dead Redemption 2 for almost like since it's come out, but I haven't played it yet. It's been
I
on
mean,
my backlog.
that does happen. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, no, I've done that before where I never did get to a game right away, and it'd be like a year or two. So there ain't nothing wrong with that. It happens. Like other stuff
I hear
happens.
great things about it. It's just every time I look at it, I'm just like, I can't handle a giant open world right now. So I'm like, I'll put it in my backlog. I'll get to it. But it's been like 6 years now.
I understand that. I totally get that because
Yeah.
as a person that's dealing with games that especially have a co-op feature, and I'm not really a co-op person. Like I co-op with a few people I can like really super trust, but I don't really do co-op because people be so nasty or so weird or just too many factors going on.
Yeah,
So
like online games.
hmm So, but yeah, I can totally understand that, and then also especially with open world, because you don't know what people will do too. So,
Yeah. Especially when the
uh,
games are just too big. It's like it almost feels like a second full time job trying to beat these games
yeah, that's the
sometimes.
thing.
So that's
Yeah,
why I look at, especially like I said, Red Dead Redemption 2, I look at it and I'm just like, I'm intimidated. Like I know how big of a meal that game is. You know what I mean? You
yeah,
know, so that's why it's been in my
yeah.
backlog for
You
6 years.
gotta keep trying. Yeah, you gotta prep
Yeah,
yourself up for that one.
yeah, for real.
Gotta prep yourself up for that one.
Yeah,
Ain't
I'm
gonna
not
even
ready yet.
Ain't gonna even lie on that one. Yeah, that's a whole bunch of stuff going on.
Yeah,
But yeah, but like I said, and also the fact like with the whole console stuff going on right now, cause like I ain't gonna be able to get no PlayStation 5 and all that kind of stuff, so I'm gonna stick with my Nintendo Switch and just
yeah.
see. Oh wow, but
Not gonna lie to you. I regret getting a Switch too.
I
It's
mean,
just collecting dust right now. I'm gonna be real with you.
I understand. I see where people coming from, but then also the issues that end up happening with the Switch 2 too. I was like making plans until stuff happened, medical wise, and
Yeah,
then I'm like, still to me, it's like, especially with other games coming out, it's kind of like you said, like it's a couple of games I want to do, but I know that's gonna be taking some time, and I just don't have the time.
yeah.
I don't have the time.
Like I'm not like it just sucks because it was like I fell for the hype, you know, and like don't get it twisted. The original Nintendo Switch is like one of my favorite systems of all time. So I just assumed the Switch 2 was just gonna be a banger right from the box, but I for real I haven't touched it in like a month now.
I mean, I understand. I
It got,
understand.
yeah, it don't got the
I mean,
games yet.
yeah. I totally get that. And like, it's been many times where they didn't put some hype for some consoles out, and then they didn't live up to their expectations.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally get that. I totally get that 100%. And that's some of the situation I've been going through with everything on it. And,
Mhm.
yeah, I just kind of like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. And I've even had to like literally quit some games lately because of the time that's even the ones I'm doing now. Like especially Genshin. But Within Waves is not bad because it actually has a skip button, so I can kind of like get through the dialogue and read the
Yeah.
stuff I need to and go on and get to the point, or they'll directly go on and take me to the battle, and I just figure it out on the fly and stuff. But some of this other stuff lately is just constantly just really super time consuming. So I've literally had to quit like um four other mobile games that I was playing just because either they didn't really come out with the updates fast enough. One ended up the company filing for bankruptcy, so it's kind of just on fumes right now.
Yeah.
And then the other two, it just wouldn't come out with like the characters that they were said they were gonna deliver. So I ended up getting rid of four games so far, and due to also with my health and stuff, like I gotta prioritize how many hours can I really spend on this, and do I have the time to spend on this.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I'm kind of getting in games that like I could do roughly maybe an hour on and get back off real quickly. And then if it's something like a big major update, which I know probably gonna take me like a good 2 hours, I'll try to allocate that towards maybe the weekend, or if I have a day like normally I pick Thursdays like for my day. If any updates or anything that's big and major with story, and dedicate that 1 or 2 hours to getting all that done.
Yeah. No, fair enough.
hmm
It sounds like you got a good gaming like routine.
I tried, but yeah, I did have to end up like getting rid of four. Well, more than four. Actually, I ended up getting rid of eight. But most of the other four were just terms of conditions.
Yeah. Do you have you ever played that mobile gotcha game, the one with the horse girls?
The
You
Usama.
know what I'm talking about?
I started a little bit on that one. I kind
Yeah.
of like it, but the problem is you gotta really do pick your horses because and get them with the right stuff because it does take a while to get them built up. I did
That's what I hear.
started. I did get started on it, but I may end up moving it actually to my laptop or something,
Yeah.
so I can kind of get a better feel for it. But I really do love that the anime for it.
Yeah. I
That's
heard it was good too.
into that because I liked it, the anime, and then the fact that they based on actual real horses that are actually some of them are actually living.
Yeah.
And the lore behind them, that was kind of like really interesting for me and stuff. Just how they really sticking to the story and keeping everything in order. They haven't went off, off the rails yet. They
Yeah.
sticking to it. But yeah, I had played it for a little bit, but I'm planning, like I said, to kind of like try to move some stuff to my laptop because actually my PC is kind of somewhat almost at the point it's not gonna be up to snuff for some of the updates for some of this stuff. And I tried to get it's mainly the graphic card thing on the update your graphic card, but
Yeah.
my PC may be too old to get a graphic
Yeah.
update. You know
See,
what
this
I'm
is
saying?
that's why I fell off PC gaming. I
Yeah.
was like, I'm tired of just like having to worry about updates or optimizing the games, like that's why I just stick to consoles now and just like I'm okay with waiting every 5 or 6 years to buy a new one.
hmm
Yeah.
I gotta try to get Genshin on my well Genshin on there if they let Genshin on there and stuff, cause yeah they gonna be coming out with a
Yeah.
pretty hefty big update and big area that it's just not gonna cover it.
Yeah. I heard they're ending the PS4 support for that game
Oh
soon.
yeah, they ended
Yeah.
on that. That's
You either
that's
gotta upgrade or you You either upgrade or you stay out. You know,
Yeah,
it's real.
that's really tragic. But honestly, Genshin is kind of like basically on their last leg for me, to me,
Yeah.
because it's just like, yeah, you came up with all these characters and all this different stuff. What do you think about the coop missions on Genshin Impact? I mean, the upcoming coop things, and it was kind of okay with the fact we gonna get to probably in the future make our own Genshin character, and that kind of going towards like Fortnite and other stuff like that. But it's also still the issue you haven't taken care of. Like we still got them three hackers out there that's doing the Kave glitch that could remove stuff from your world now. At first, you could get your impact to get it back for you, but now you can't. Then the person that had you on a loop or keep falling them to like they not handling those type of issues right now, and we not ready for co-op. I honestly feel like the co-op right now is okay, but just the fact that of the people's attitudes have been in Genshin, especially with co-op, and how that's one of the reasons why I don't really co-op in Genshin anymore. Unless I ask the one or two people that I still rock with, because I done had so many falling out with people over the characters I built, or I'm using the artifacts I got on hand, or when we cooping, you know, basic just uh etiquette. Basic etiquette is just out the door with people. And it's not that enjoyable anymore as it used to be. And then also with the fact that Genshin has the world level stuff that they got going on, a lot of people are not going to up their world. Like I took a whole year and a half before I really upped my world again. Because I wanted to make sure I was gonna be able to, if I couldn't get nobody to help me out, I could do it myself. And and I just lost a lot of friendships off of Genshin over how I build my characters, and then in co-op, um, even if you use the character that everybody recommends or what you're supposed to use, people are still having an attitude with you, and you using the character that you're supposed to, and it's just like I and I would just recommend that they just not do. I don't mind them doing the co-op, but just take the message DMs out. Just cut out the DMs. Period. Cut out the DMs. Period. And just let everybody do the co-op like that. Because when you had a DM open, it's just too many people doing stuff and just causing too many problems. But I mean, I'll give it a shot, but I really think Genshin is about to shoot themselves really in the foot. Like they really finna shoot themselves in the foot. I mean they already done it, especially putting the level 100 stuff and putting part of it behind a paywall. So people ain't gonna be able to max up their characters to the level 100 because they putting stuff behind a paywall. When leveling up your characters 100, it has always been free throughout most games that everybody plays. So why do that? So I'm gonna give Nod Cry. I'm trying to get the Nod Cry because that's what I've been wanting to get to, and I'm excited for the characters that's coming up. But if they gonna bring in all this other stuff, they better take care of the chaos that's gonna come with it. That's all I gotta say on
Wow.
it. Yeah. I just don't agree with that new update, especially on that part because um it's already kind of like bad enough with the situation that people do be really in co-op and will I literally had people harass me for not upping my world or using another character or even the etiquette of whoever world you go into, they have a lead. Whatever character they pick, you just don't have to roll with it. And people can't even do that. So so I'm kinda on the fence with all the new updates for Genshin. I mean, I wish them the best, but like I'ma go back. I'm waiting on Nardcry, two of the new characters, Finn and Luma. I'm going for Luma. I really do want Finn's, but I don't think I'm gonna have enough by the time he get there. And I'm also gonna be working back on Teapot again and doing some, building and building that stuff again. So, I'm still gonna do Genshin content, but probably not as strong as I've been doing. Still gonna do the cosplays though, because I got those.
Oh, right on.
But that's just my take on Genshin right now. I just honestly really think they about to shoot themselves in the foot, and then also with Natlan too, which that was a total big tail fiasco from beginning to finish, and especially like we already expected with the cultural issue and them not gonna put any melanin in their characters. They just not gonna do that.
What?
We
It Genshin Impact?
Yeah, we know. Yeah, get an impact. Yeah, we know they not gonna put in and stuff, and so I didn't come to terms with that they not gonna do that.
Yeah. Why won't they do that?
Um, I mean, they've always done that. When the situation with Samaru coming out, that was the time that it needed to been people with at least a tan or something, or out in the because it was out in the desert or rainforest. That was the time to have characters with, they never came out like with a real display. So I can't even explain it myself why they don't put any characters with melanin, or if they do have some, they end up eventually lighting them up over time.
Yeah.
Even with Kaya and the other girl with the guitar, I forgot her name and stuff. They've been lighting them up over time and not letting them keep their skin tone. Same thing with Sino and stuff. And so, it's also that aspect is coming to the head with Genshin, and a lot of people are being starting to be really pissed off. But what really pissed off with Natlan is that was supposed to be based on South African culture and Latino, Latin America,
Yeah.
Latino, Spanish mix, and big in the God culture and the Lord on
Yeah.
both sides. And what really pissed me off with Natalie, when it got to Orion, that was my big pissing point right there with that one. Because that's Orion is supposed to be based on Olaroon. Olaroon, let me get it
Yeah.
right. That was supposed to be based on a black African god,
Yeah.
and they reduced him down to a dude, bro. No offense to dude, if any dude bros in here, I know y'all
Yeah.
chill, but or surfer dude, no
Yeah.
disrespect. But basically, they boiled them down to that, and a granny's boy,
Oh,
but he's a
wow.
grown hell man.
Yeah.
And that just pissed me off so bad. And then they kind of did a little bit of the same to Aoife. At least Aoife keeping his skin, but they also boiled him down to a dude, bro, and he a veterinarian,
Yeah.
tribal veterinarian. And it just like it's so many other characters that, especially for that area, that they were supposed to have some kind of can with you living next to a living volcano.
Mm-hmm.
You're living next to a living volcano. There should have been some people with some pain.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I love Genshin, but I'm also Genshin's biggest critic.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, you were the girl playing Cookie Run Kingdom? Yes, hi. Yes, I play Cookie Run Kingdom too. I also cosplay too. I do a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, hopefully, when I save up again, I have another Cookie Run stream though. When I save up a little more gems and try to get golden cheese skin and try to see if I can get some more on Doel pieces. I'm back. Oh, hey, okay, cool, cool. You can come on for a few. Like I said, I ain't gonna be staying too much longer. Y'all got me into the mode when I started getting into Genshin, but that's just some of the things with Genshin that just kind of like we didn't need to be here in that situation or how they set up that room, especially for the cultures that they were supposed to be really representing. That actually all of them have a tan, and you made basically everybody look like some Martha White mix.
Yeah, it's kind
Yeah,
of weird.
so so I'm kind of a little bit really super pissed on that one and stuff. And of course, people will say, "Oh, it's complaint impact." No, I'm trying to help the game be better.
Yeah. 'Cause you already turned me off from it. I'm not gonna bother playing. Or hearing that.
Yeah, I mean, and it, I love Genshin Impact, but also it's just that it's something that's really time consuming. And if you don't have the time to play it, it's really not gonna work for you. And then also just the mechanics of building with they have changed and made it a little bit better.
Yeah.
But I just never liked it, the gotcha system for summoning in Genshin.
Yeah, I don't like any gotcha. I
I
hate it.
it's all the way around.
Yeah.
It's a situation all the way around, pretty much. But it's like, especially with the like 50-50 system in Genshin, it's really not a 50-50 system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, I still love Genshin. I love my characters. I'm still gonna do the cosplay, but I really wish Genshin had done a little bit better on, you know, stuff.
Inclusivity.
I
Right?
mean, I'm not going. I know I dissuade people from playing Genshin, but I'm like I say, at least give it a chance for at least a little bit to see if you like it, and then if you don't like it, you can
Yeah.
just forget about it. But yeah, it's just like that's one of the things is just for me being a long time player of Genshin. It's just that I feel like over time they really kind of like was doing really really super good, but now especially with these updates that they coming out with, it's kind of like for everything we get, and they kind of like making us step back a little bit. But that's just
Yeah.
how I feel on
I
it.
would feel the same about it too.
Hmm. Yeah, I still want to encourage people to play Genshin or at least give it a shot. But just with the world level mechanics, and you really do have to pick and choose what character you are going to build, and make sure that first four teams is good. Like that you could probably win with for a long time, especially because of the gotcha system.
Mhm.
But I still love Genshin, but it's just like it's eventually losing its place.
Yeah. You
So
just wish the game could be better.
the game could be better, way much better. it could be better
Yeah.
and stuff. So that's why I kind of like went over to like Cookie Run. I'm playing that right now. I'm trying to set up Withering Waves again. So I can kind of get into that, but I gotta do the main quest for Augusta and get that done. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be on her banner though. I'm not gonna pull on her banner. I'm waiting for the next person after, which is and if I have anything left, it's like one other person.
Yeah.
If they introduce that person, they introduce them, but they ain't made no sense to like do more any lore on them yet. So I'm kind of on the fence on getting in. So yeah. So I have switched over to doing other games for right now. I'm still doing Genshin. I'm still gonna do Genshin stream, streams. Streams. I'm still gonna do streams, but it's just not gonna be the same like it used to.
Like back in 2024, for example.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just that. Yeah, I had a super big falling out with like 3 or 4 ex mutual ex Genshin, and all of them was over a character and stuff. What character I was using, because I use unconventional builds. I don't go by meta all the time. I think Cookie Run is the only one that's kind of like forcing me about to be meta, but the other ones I kind of can use other characters and still get away with it. And people come in and saying I need to do this and that, and I'm like, I haven't asked you. First off, I let you know when I need help. And then others is just being like with character wise, the characters I want to build is the characters I'm comfortable with. They might not be the element that I need though, but they still help me within the clutch.
Yeah.
So
And
travel, how's work?
so yeah, it just got on my nerves after a point, and then other people just kind of like disappeared and ditched. And some people just left the game understandably. You know, some people are coming back into Genshin and they've been gone for about 2 or 3 years.
Hmm.
So
There
that's
you go.
supposed to tell you something with Genshin.
Well, I've been graduated for a year,
Mm.
or
So,
or just graduated. Yeah.
congratulations to you, nevertheless.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Congrats, man.
I get it. I still would encourage people to give Genshin a chance to try and just see how you feel on it.
Yeah.
But with all that going on, and then now putting the level upgrade behind a paywall
Yeah.
to get to the 100, they about to lose people.
So yeah,
And
I'm not happy about hearing that.
yeah, and they looking at people are still crazy about the characters right now, but with that happening going on, they about to lose a lot of people.
Agree.
So yeah,
What what is that sound?
they sleep. They sleep.
Oh.
They took a Benadryl and they sleep.
Oh, okay. That's funny.
And I'm watching a movie on HBO Max called The House.
Oh no,
Look
you
it up.
fine, you fine. I'm gonna just mute the mic for them.
Yeah. That's funny.
No, I for some reason people do fall asleep on my live, so I don't know if that's a good. Hey, I don't mind somebody getting sleep that I will never get.
Yeah,
So I'm
no.
happy for you.
I guess your live is a safe place to rest, you know?
I mean, I try to keep my lives like chill, and I try to avoid trying to bring up politics, but sometimes it do happen. But I try to keep politics and religion out of my life so it can kind of stay chill, where we can have conversation and debates about anime and stuff. And
Yeah.
if we get heated, cut the conversation. Everybody go cool down, take a break, go get a drink, go chill, come back. And then we all cool again, laughing and making off the wall jokes and stuff.
Yeah.
And
I do.
sometimes
Yeah.
talks about Nintendo, for example. Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, and stuff, and just like I used to do a lot of anime content, but I don't do that anymore because just I done had a situation with people just like straight up cussing me out.
Yeah. People are kind of weird on the internet.
Doing
Hey,
well.
Slayers, what's up? Hey, Slayers,
This.
what's up? Hey,
I'm
hey.
doing well.
Oh, I'm just chilling. I'm in Esdeath+. Kind of been talking about video games and other stuff, and just kind of like chilling for the most part and stuff. And then I was kind of like, I've been talking for a while of getting back in Esdeath+, and every time I've been wanting to do this cosplay, something came up, and I just hadn't had a chance to get back in the cosplay. So finally I was able to do some content and get back into that. Same thing with Hawks from MHA because a lot of people voted actually for that cosplay. A lot of people wanted me to get back into Hawks, even though I didn't have the wings completed, but I still made it work. But yeah. But yeah, I'm just happy to get back in this cosplay because I've been trying to. I really wanted to do this one because it's been one of my favorite cosplays I wanted to do and stuff. So I just wanted to get back in it and see how it worked again, and just have some fun. Awesome, yeah. So yeah, but I was talking about video games in general because like I done had to cut some of my video games just because time, and then also I was in several games that also was like guildish type, and I just had to end up relinquishing my leadership because I just didn't I could with my health and everything going on I just couldn't do guild leader stuff anymore. I think I done got it down. I'm still doing on two games, but at least on Cookie Run and the other one I believe is Summoner War. Yeah, I can miss a couple of days. you know, and still get back on and everything be hunky dory.
Yeah.
It be like that at times, yeah. So I'm kind of been cutting down the games and kind of been keeping it to like 4 to 5, which is Genshin, which gonna kind of like put a little bit on the back burner. I still love Genshin to bits, but yeah. Withering Waves, the other parent company of Hoyo, which they summonings are better, which is Honkai Star Rail. It's a parent company, but they still with Hoyo. Honkai Star Rail, I've been doing that. Because and then they doing the fate Stay Fate collab right now, which like I had to go on and get Archer. I had to get Archer and stuff. And then like wait a minute, Within Waves, Cookie Run, Genshin, Honkai Star Rail. So yeah, them the four I'm doing right now. And then, I got Summoner War kinda on the side doing content for a little bit on there and content wise, and then, uh I wanna pick up another game. I forgot the name of it though. But it's supposed to be coming out, I think, next month. But it's supposed to be like, it's not going to be a gotcha. It's gonna be. I know a lot of people kept comparing it to Warframe or something. And well, it's gonna have a similar something like that where you work up points to get the characters. It ain't gonna be no gotcha. So I'm kind of interested in that one. I would have got into like ZZZ, which was the other Hoyo verse, but I kind of only was gonna go over there
It's
on
not
the two
that
characters. So I didn't want to try to start on that game, and I was only interested in one or two characters. I kind of would have been doing it dirty. But I can't remember the name of it. I can't remember the name of it, but it's supposed to be coming out next month. I think it's called Dark Duel or something like that. But yeah, so I just decided like I'm gonna cut down my games that I was playing because actually at one point I was playing like 10 games, so I had to cut down.
Yeah, I
But
played some games on streams before.
yeah, I mean I had more games than that, but most of those kind of just terms of service ended pretty much. But at one point I was playing like 20 different games. So with everything going on, I just kind of said, hey, I need to probably cut it down to like,
Yeah, the one I'm playing, that's one of them I played on Gojo's Life.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, with everything going on with Genshin, it's just it's upsetting and sad at the same time. But I'm like, I still encourage people to try to give Genshin a chance. But with everything going on, I will understand. I totally understand why people want to back out and just and then just watching out for different, especially in Genshin content creators. Some of them just started to be really super toxic. It's just like you done got to a point now, like I enjoy the game for me, and see what we do. But otherwise, like I said, I'm still gonna do gaming, cosplay on here. I would like to make like a separate channel on here, but like we don't even know what's going on with TikTok either. So I'm setting up my other places, which is Instagram, YouTube, just in case something happens to TikTok. But I'm gonna be on here till it go out.
Yeah. Anyways, I'll talk to you later.
All right. Thanks for coming through. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Thanks, Travel, for coming through. So if anybody got any more questions, last call all y'all. We gonna end the live because I want to go and get me something to eat. And also I need to take cosplay pictures. I forgot to take pictures. So if anybody got any questions, feel free to ask. I will be ending the live in 2 minutes. But I do appreciate everybody coming through and just like chilling with me and stuff. And see you and enjoy your dinner. Thanks, appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna give me some food in me and stuff because I had done errands and work and then just got straight into cosplay. Took a shower, got straight into cosplay, and then like been chilling the rest of the evening. Like, so like I'm like, yeah. But everybody take care. Thank y'all for coming through the live. Thank you for showing love. I'm gonna post probably one or two more Esdeath videos. I'm gonna try to get Hawks and Esdeath done this week. And then maybe hopefully I have time to work on my fantasy OC if I have a chance. We'll see. But everybody take care. Have a good one. Thank y'all for coming through. And thank y'all for the donations and helping me out. I still need help. So I'm gonna try to work on eventually going live more soon when I have time. So thank y'all everybody for coming through. Have a good one. Bye.